Alright, hey, this is SpeedDemon992. Sorry for not bringing you videos for a while. I've been in school, very busy. Sorry about that. I am, however, working on several videos right now, so please expect them to be out. One this week, maybe one next week, and the one after should be about that. Anyways, today I'm here to bring you a review of the Bugatti Veyron Bleu Centenaire by Autoart. Alright, so let's get right into it. Alright, so let's start with the packaging. For this we have a nice cardboard blue box with the Bugatti symbol right there. That's very nicely printed on. Kind of 3D, but not really. And there's standard warning signs on it. Not suitable for ages under 14, may contain small parts. And this, always, never expose your high-end models to direct sunlight or bright spotlight. It can actually damage the paint or change the color over time. Alright, let's see the inside. All it really is just a clamshell with screws, so that holds it in place. And that's good. It keeps it very well protected during packaging. Alright, move on. And inside the package there's this. The certificate of authenticity. Always keep this with your model, I would suggest. It's very valuable, I guess you would say. On the back there's actually information on this car, which I haven't seen on other certificates of authenticity for Autoart models, so that is very nice. And I have model number 3635 of this car. Alright. There is also a nice small brochure on the details of the car, pictures, brochure instructions on how to operate the spoiler. That's nice. That's that. Almost all Autoart signatures have one of these. What else does it have? It comes with standard Autoart signature magnifying glass. That's also very nice. It also, other end is a door opener, so that they can print in detail or make the model in detail and still be able to have us open the door. Also, it's a very nice, I think, microfiber cleaning cloth. You can see it's just a bit dusty here. Clean some models with it. Always use this to clean a model. It is always very good. Now let's get on to the model itself. Alright, so this is the model. Alright, for the just general, it looks very nice. The nice gloss blue, metallic blue over here, and then the matte metallic blue over here. Very nice color combination, replicated very well. Alright, so let's get into more detail. Alright, so here is the front of the car. This is a very nice mesh over here for the front grills. Very nicely done. To imitate the chromish ones on the real one, so that's done very well. And then there's the headlights. Also done very well. This is very accurate and it's very nicely done. You can see there's bulbs, there's reflections, and all the stuff you'd want on a high-end model car. The cover is nice and firm and does not bend much under stress. Alright, this is the inside of the trunk. It opens very nicely. It has hinges and very well replicated. stays open on this one. Some people have had experiences where it doesn't always stay up. Inside is covered in felt, so that's nice. We always like flucked interiors and carpeted trunks and boots, so that's nice. The details on the boot itself, like this here, everything else is all very nicely done. And this here, the Bugatti badge. Yes, this. Let me get closer. Alright, so this Bugatti badge right here, very nicely replicated, is very detailed, and is just printed as printed as a decal and stuck on there, but that's very nice. Alright, moving on to the side. Alright, so we are here at the wheels. Now, these wheels seem to be made of metal, and they feel like it. That's nice. You can't really see, even on with light. There's a brake rotor inside there, and it does move through the calipers when you move it, so that is very good. The wheel details itself are done very well. I know the camera isn't very clear, sorry about that. Sorry about the noise as well outside. Alright, and there's the Bugatti symbol in the middle. There are the wheel nuts, so that's nice. The calipers, they do have writing. They have Bugatti printed right there, so that is very nice. Moving on, here's the rest of the side of the car. I do really like this kind of mattish silver for the door handle, fuel cap, and the wing mirrors, so that is very nicely done. The fuel cap does stick out a bit much, but other than that, it's very nicely detailed. There's the mesh inside the side panel. They took the time and care to detail that, so that's very nice in there. As well as down here. In there, there's mesh in there as well. So they took very great detail. Now let's move to the back. Another thing, you should always handle your cars with 2 hands, just for safety. Anyways, at the very back, let's start here. Here's the exhaust, very nicely done. It is detailed. There's 2 separate parts. There's the inner one right there, and there's the outer part. So that's very nicely done, and it's replicated. And it seems to be, yes, it is very nicely done, shiny plastic. And here, down here, we have the rear diffuser. That's very nicely done. It is not actual carbon fiber decal, it's textured, but it's still done very nicely. Coming up, we have the Bleu Centenaire badge, where the license plate would be. That is very nicely done. There is a mesh, which, like all the other mesh, is done well. These brake lights and rear reverse lights are replicated well. Some people have argued on various Bugatti models that, oh, the outer part is not supposed to be red, but I've checked more than once, and this is red as it's supposed to be, and that is done very well right there, this brake light. And this thing, the Bugatti badge, aluminum Bugatti badge, that has always been controversial for these models as well, because they tend to fall off and disappear, because they usually come with a little plastic covering that goes over it, and when people try to peel it off, it falls off. But on the Bleu Centenaire, there doesn't appear to have one of those when it comes, so I guess maybe Autoart listened to some of the previous complaints. Anyways, let me show you the spoiler. It's just a button on the bottom, as you can see. Let me see if you can, yes, right there. So you press that, and up pops the spoiler. It is a double stage spoiler, so here's the bottom one right here, which is very nice. And this, it does move. You can move it like this, move it the other way, like that. But however, one thing I do have a gripe about is it feels a bit cheap sometimes when I'm moving it. It wobbles about a lot, but at least it's replicated well, so I can forgive them on that. So let's put the spoiler down. To put the spoiler down, you have to press down and press the button at the same time. Keep pressing down on the top and release the button. There you go. Now, the actual engine. This is the good part. Because most Bugatti models do not have this revealed. In fact, only Mini Champs and Autoart has a Bugatti model. So, let us... Wait, where do I open? Yes, here. That is the engine. It is very nicely detailed. There's the blue, just like on the real car. The rest of the engine itself, it is all very well detailed. And how this engine cover is attached, you might ask. If you look here, there's... Let me see if I can get the focus. Yes, there it is. There's the magnets. Attaches to that magnet and that magnet. Now, this does... Mine is a bit of a tight fit. I have to kind of squeeze it on there and press down on various parts to make sure it sits. Most people's just kind of sit on there and it slides into place. So that is something you do have to watch out for on this model. Now, let us get to the interior. Alright, so let me take this off the tripod. Here is the interior. It is all very nicely detailed. When I looked at the pictures online of the real car, it seemed more white to me than this beige color, but it could just be the lighting. So, other than that, it's fine. Now, inside there's the dashboard. Even the dial is replicated with the hands on it, so that's very nice. All of this, the Bugatti wheel. It doesn't look bulky, it looks just right and is proportioned well. Even this, the tiny, I think those are air conditioning vents, are detailed here as well. That one is kind of hard to see on this camera. Sorry about that. Let's see if I can get it to show. Yes, there it is. Alright. And on this door sill here, it says Bugatti Centenaire 2009 Geneva, which is correct. It does say that on the real car, so that is accurate. And even down here, you can see the very fine details, the seat belt. And even there is a nice small chrome plate. Not sure what it says, but it's very nicely detailed. Just a more clear shot of the inside, sorry. Alright. Now, for the conclusion. Alright, so let us quickly review what we went over. The front, the side, and the rear. So what do I think of this car as a model? Without the pricing, of course, I would give it an A. Not necessarily an A+, but an A. It could get up there, but I do have some, like for example, the wheels, they don't really turn, and that might just because I don't want to put enough stress on it, because, I don't know, it feels like I'm breaking something when I'm really trying to turn the wheels. And then it's just like the tiny stuff, like this is bulging, this fuel cap is, bottom here is bulging out a little bit too much, the engine cover is a little bit too tight to put on, but other than that, I think it's really a great model to have. I would highly recommend it to anyone, especially Bugatti lovers. Now with the price, now what I paid for this was around $200 for the model itself, not with the shipping, so you might want to add another $10-20 shipping fee to that. And remember, this is US dollars. For that money, I would still give it an A, maybe an A- to an A, so that is a very good model. I highly recommend it. Alright, thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe, like, share, recommend, all that good stuff. And do visit our Facebook page to see what other stuff I will be bringing out soon. Alright, thank you. Have a great one.